everybody, welcome. It's Lady Nakazawa here, and today we're going to be getting into some VTuber Newsy news. But before we do, please make sure to hit like, smash subscribe, ring the little bell. If you want to support me on Patreon, here it is. And if you want to give me a little squeeze, this is my decky on Ulu Market. Okay, excellent. On to our first piece of newsy news. We're starting right off the gate with some, of course, NIJISANJI news. This is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, posted by Sad Cryptographer 518. It says latest statements over the Yab incident. So if you're not aware of the Yab incident, Yab is a person who did a lot of music producing for NIJISANJI. Turns out they were very, very bad person. You know, drugging people, taking photos of people, like not a good person. So essentially that's the Yab incident in a nutshell. Obviously it's more nuanced than that. Here is NIJISANJI's latest statement. This is posted on AnyColor Inc. on Twitter/X, and it says here, as of September 5th, 2024, we have already begun conducting direct conversations and interviews with the subject of this case and those around him/her. So I guess they're keeping it vague, I guess. We have also received information about this and related issues through our inquiry forum. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who has cooperated with us. So sounding very positive, like, wow, this is unusual for NIJI. However, this tweet takes a turn. Here it is. On the other hand, in our recent releases and announcements, we have repeatedly asked you to cooperate in preventing secondary damage and stop spreading baseless false information. But these social media posts, including videos and live streams, are still being seen here and there. If we discover that the details of the damage in this case, what the victims can infer, or new information regarding the damage has been made public in the internet through social media posts, regardless of the means such as text, video, or broadcast, we will assume that there is an intention to secondary harm the victims and will take firm action. We would also like to add that we have already confirmed several cases of information being shared between individuals or within groups regarding this matter using social networking sites such as Discord and Line. We will also take firm action against any behavior on these non-open SNS services just as described above. Our company is responding to this matter with a firm stance that will not tolerate any further acts of harm against the victim. We ask that you please contact AnyColor individually at their inquiry desk without using social media, etc. to provide information, etc. Essentially, AnyColor is coming out here with an iron fist. Obviously, you want to protect your livers, obviously. You know, protecting VTubers' identities is the right thing to do. And if this is where they're aiming at, I think that that's appropriate. However, most of this post about the infractions of Yab, which probably run deeper than we know of. In fact, I think the language aimed at Yab, which could be lost somewhere via translation, seems a little weak. Like they might do something, maybe. It's like a little vague here. Rather, they spend oodles of time explaining how they want to control online discussion, something that is frankly impossible. They're saying people are spreading false information via videos. Instead of worrying about what someone is talking about online, you need to fix your entire organization. Like it's kind of like weird that they're like, oh, hey, we can damage, but you can't. It's like, hey, no one should be damaging anyone. Like, this is bad. Also, they wouldn't have to send the talent to some creepy guy's private home studio if they had invested in a recording studio themselves, like HoloLive. AnyColor has done this thing where it's like money, but you also have to reinvest some money. Because if you don't reinvest the money, then like eventually something like this will happen, right? Like you have to keep everyone's safety in mind. And by contracting things out to third parties, you lose the control that you kind of want to have, right? They say they don't want to discuss anything online, but we can speculate that the situation wouldn't have had any action if it wasn't for Corey, who had not made it public about Yab's wrongdoing. And let me just speculate with you here. Do you think NIJI is only taking action because Corey made this public? Do you believe this insane stuff happening to the talent for multiple years only came to their attention last week? I mean, obviously we know, unfortunately, it's a disgusting thing that happens even in the Western music industry. There are predators, and in this era of like free flow of information, there shouldn't be these predatory people in these positions of power. Essentially, people are discussing the information that's online, and NIJI is wanting to go after people's ability to discuss these things. It's insane. This is like a freedom of speech issue. No one outside NIJI is under any contract or requirement to look out for the best interests of a corporation. This is a corporation. This is your moneymaker. Like, it's your job to keep things in line. It's not our job as like the public. You know what I mean? To be like, oh, let's report this. You guys get paid the big bucks. You guys should be doing your job. You need to run your company better. Instead of pointing fingers at people literally discussing available information, you need to fix your company from within. And this is what I've been saying forever. If someone wants to control your ability to simply discuss something online, you need to ask why. And seeing people celebrate NIJI wanting to control discussion is absolutely wild. I'll show you this in a second. But essentially, long story short, don't spread misinformation about victims. That's cruel and heartless. You aren't helping anyone by doing that. But NIJI does not have any room to shout at people while also being the blackest company around. Here, this is the response from people on Twitter saying, like, this sounds like a final warning. And then this person saying, I hope every single drama VTuber eats shit. It's like, whoa, guys. Okay, like, finally some good food. Drama-seeking frauds, you're in for your downfall, and we'll be there to see it. When the company finally takes a stand, yes, thank you, universe. I've been waiting 6 months. I want those drama tubers well-seasoned, flame-grilled, and served. So here's my thing. Okay, so the people who are like, ew, drama tubers, you're gonna eat shit, it's a little bit confusing, because guys, like, if quote-unquote drama tubers didn't exist, you wouldn't know about any of these things that are happening, right? Like, all of these things would be happening behind closed doors, and you guys care about your livers. You claim to care about your livers. So here is where I'm kind of having an issue, right? You know, AnyColor will come down on drama tubers, but they won't come down on people literally sending death threats to their talents. Like, maybe come down on the people who actually deserve it. It's a little bit confusing. The reason why drama tubers even exist is because information in the VTuber sphere is not easily accessible. So the reason why these drama tubers even exist is because there isn't like a one source for VTuber news. So a lot of people have to be like, hey, you know what? I'm taking pieces from here, and I'm serving it in a digestible way. So I don't see how that should be like, oh, eat shit, drama VTubers. It's a little confusing that these people are celebrating it. It's this is essentially control of free speech, and this is really concerning. This is super concerning. You guys should be more concerned about that than like essentially like stomping on people's graves. It's a little bit strange. I don't understand it. Anyways, the Yab situation has actually trickled into Japanese mainstream. So this is posted on Yahoo Japan. This is one of the articles here. And it says, Japan Yatai Mix Association dismisses Yab from its board of directors over allegations of voyeurism of NIJISANJI VTubers. It says, on September 2nd, the Japan Utai Mita Mixture Association, hereinafter referred to as the Mixer Association, announced that it plans to dismiss sound engineer Yab, who serves as a director. Yab has been accused of taking secret photos and assaulting a person who's said to be a live streamer at the VTuber group NIJISANJI, and has been criticized. In a statement, the Mixer Association stated, considering the large social impact, it will be difficult for him to continue serving as director, regardless of whether the allegations are true or not. We have decided by majority vote of the board of directors to dismiss Yab from his position as director. Okay, so anyways, long story short, Yab is feeling the effects of what he's done. It sounds like he's being dismissed from the board of directors, but it's like, we're not sure. So here in this sentence, it says that they're dismissing him, but then in this next paragraph, it says they're suspending until facts have been confirmed. They should just dismiss. I don't really know why. They're like, maybe he should come back. Don't give this predator a platform. Ew, disgusting. All right. On to our next piece of newsy news. Okay, this is another L for NIJI, of course, and this is a statement about NIJISANJI's Heroes Beach House. So here is an apology. It says, an apology regarding the operation of NIJISANJI Heroes Beach House. So it says, we would like to express our sincere gratitude for your continued support. We have received a large amount of information and harsh opinions via social media and inquiries regarding the incidents surrounding the customer service of the on-site staff and handling of bonus coasters during the NIJISANJI Heroes Beach House event operated by CyberZ Co. Limited. We were currently investigating the matter, and any involvement of this matter is confirmed. We intend to take strict action. Our on-site operations and management systems were insufficient, and we would like to sincerely apologize for causing anxiety and worry to our customers at an event that was meant to be enjoyed by fans. Going forward, we will strive to prevent reoccurrence in our event operations, strengthen our management system, and thoroughly educate our staff, and work together as a company to regain the trust of our customers. Oh my God. For inquiries regarding this matter, please continue to contact NIJISANJI Heroes Beach House Inquiry email address, support@estream.co.jp. And this was released on September 5th. So what happened at the NIJISANJI Heroes Beach House? Why was an apology needed? All right, here, let's take a look. This is posted on Twitter by Side Dish, and it says, so this is what happened when the staff gave out lots of bonuses to female customers they liked. Oof. So naturally, the chances of other customers getting that VTuber were greatly reduced. The issue will be resolved by refunding all customers. However, the credibility of the NIJISANJI collaboration will be lost. Who is shocked? People are not trusting NIJISANJI anymore? Like, can the bar go any lower at this point? This is posted on Twitter, and this is by dip_18, saying, seriously disgusting incident. Otakus are already exhausted by random events, but they still go here and there and eat a lot because they want their favorite idols, and when they open the lid, they find that the staff has taken them all and given them to girls they like. It's really gross. It must be hard for NIJISANJI to be dragged into another weirdo thing, though I wish it would be less random. And then here, this says, if something an employee is offering to their favorite female customer, then it's hard to get caught up in, although it's certainly possible that the creepy personal side of things is odd. Anyways, it's just, man, like, come on, guys. Like, get your stuff together. Get it together, guys. What is going on here? All right, on to our next piece of Newsy news. This is Kunai Nakasato. And Kunai Nakasato was a female virtual YouTuber affiliated with NIJISANJI's 9th Wave TTT. Her last video was a No Way Out, and then she announced her graduation. So, the PL has awakened. So this is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, posted by AJ Shell. It says, SunnySplosion has unprivated some of her videos. So it looks like Kunai has come back to her PL, SunnySplosion, and is making things fresh again, which is great. Here's her most recent post on Twitter/X. It says, was feeling nostalgic and rewatching my old YouTube videos and decided to make some public. It was easy to private them. Haven't been proud of what I was putting out. Maybe it's not all bad, but for those who care, they're there. And people are saying, oh, it's great. Thanks for privating. And then this is the link for those who are searching. So this is the SunnySplosion YouTube link, and here are the videos. So yay! Look at all this stuff. Look at how cute this is. So if you enjoyed Kunai at NIJISANJI, please make sure to go support her PL SunnySplosion. Okay, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Alien Mixture. Alien Mixture is an indie female English-speaking virtual YouTuber. She's been having a bit of a rough go. So here is a post from the community tab on YouTube. Alien Mixture says, pushing back tonight's stream an hour. Usually I wouldn't say I like talking about my feelings, as I am here to make you all feel better. I have experiencing really bad panic attacks, and it's been mostly the reason for my absence. Trying to keep a healthy balance of content creating, streaming, family, friends, and even time for myself has been difficult and has led to burnout and a big mental health decline. I feel selfish for even writing this, as I feel that breaks I have already taken should have sufficed. But I have now realized that they are not enough, and I'm not sure what to do. I love creating content and spending time with you all, and I'm so happy that I get to do what I love every day. However, the other half of my life is more demanding than my streaming life. I'm not usually one to talk about how I feel, so I'm sorry if this is coming out of nowhere. Y'all's happiness matters to me, and so does mine, so this was really hard to write. I'm going to try and calm down and stream tonight like normal. Thank you for taking the time to read, and I'm very sorry for letting you all down. So, I mean, this is something that I feel like every content creator experiences. I mean, I also experience this too. It's super difficult to kind of maintain one's work-life balance. It's a very delicate balance for content creators. So if you have a content creator you love, just please go support them. They're going through some things, and sometimes they're going through some things that they're not able to share, because obviously, you know, you don't want to be a downer and you don't want to like make people sad, but like sometimes like there are some difficulties in a content creator's life. So if you really have someone that you really enjoy, please go support them, because I'm sure they need it. So Alien Mixture, thank you so much for sharing your story. I'm sure this echoes amongst many content creators who are probably feeling the same thing. So thank you so much for sharing, and I hope you're feeling better soon. On to our next piece of newsy news. This was an interesting one that came in. This was posted by VNessa, who's the Loch Ness deity. And she says here, as mentioned on stream, while on hiatus, I got married. What? Oh my goodness. This was a wedding gift to myself, an illustration based off a real photo from our wedding. Thank you, Mew Marin, for working with me. I love this artwork so much. There you go. So look at that. Isn't that sweet? VTuber got married. It's so cute. It's like on hiatus. Psych, I got married. Anyways, that's super exciting. So congratulations, Vanessa, on your wedding. That is absolutely incredible. It's so sweet that you found your happy ending. So congratulations. And that is just, it's so sweet to see. Meow, meow. All right, on to our next piece of Newsy news. This is some Doki news, which is really nice. This is Juicy Bonds posted on Twitter/X. It was an honor to work on this figure for charity. Thank you, Dokibird and Dragoons, for supporting the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation. So this is awesome. It's so nice when everybody wins, right? So look at this adorable figure. I see. Yes, beautiful. Yes. Always inspect that part. Okay. How cute they are. Look at the cute little dragoons. They're so sweet. Anyways, but yeah, look at this. Okay, so that is, oh my goodness. Tomato face. That is so cute. A great job. Fantastic. And going to a great cause. Man, Doki can really do no wrong. She's incredible. All right. On to our next piece of Newsy news. This is Vox Akuma. Vox is a male English virtual YouTuber affiliated with NIJISANJI's fourth wave Luxium. All right, why are we talking about Vox? Well, this was posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, posted by Sunk Cost Fallacy. And it says, Vox says, quote, leaving is always an option. The Japanese black company reality. Some people come to us after having their resignation letter ripped 3 times and employers not letting them quit, even when they kneel down to the ground to bow. NIJISANJI also denied graduations before as well. Workers in Japan can't quit their jobs. They hire resignation experts to help. So this is something that's unfortunately pretty common in Japan. When you try to quit a company, you can't just be like, hey, I'm leaving. You have to actually bring in like a professional. So let me read this story. This is posted on CNN Business. Just posted it recently on August 31st. It says, Tokyo. Kai Watanabe used to spend 12 hours every day toiling away at the office, and that's considered a short day. A typical 9 to 9 work day is the bare minimum. The latest I would leave the office would be 11 p.m., says a 24-year-old who used to work for some of Japan's largest telecoms and e-payment companies. So intense were the demands that Watanabe, who used an alias to speak to CNN for fear of jeopardizing future job prospects, began to develop health problems. She had shaky legs and stomach issues. She knew she had to quit, but there was one thing in the way. Japan's notorious top-down work culture. Asking to leave work on time or taking time off can be tricky enough. Even trickier is tendering a resignation, which can be seen as the ultimate form of disrespect in the world's 4th biggest economy, where workers traditionally stick with one employer for decades, if not a lifetime. In the most extreme cases, grumpy bosses rip up resignation letters and harass employees to force them to stay. Watanabe was unhappy at her previous job, saying her former supervisor often ignored her, making her feel bad, but she didn't dare resign. I didn't want my ex-employer to deny my resignation and keep me working for longer, she told CNN during a recent interview. But she found a way to end the impasse. She turned to Momuri, a resignation agency that helps timid employees leave their intimidating bosses. For the price of a fancy dinner, many Japanese workers hire these proxy firms to help them resign stress-free. The industry existed before COVID, but its popularity grew after the pandemic, after years of working from home pushed even some Japanese most loyal workers to reflect on their careers, according to human resource experts. There's no official count on the number of resignation agencies that have sprung up across the country, but those running them can testify to the surge in demand. I can't do this anymore. Shiori Kawamata, operations manager of Momori, said that past year alone they received 11,000 inquiries from clients. Some people come to us after having the resignation letter ripped up 3 times and employers not letting them quit, even when they kneel down to the ground and to bow, she said. Another illustration of the deferential workplace culture embedded in Japan. We sometimes get calls from people crying, asking if they can quit their job based on XYZ. We tell them it's okay and that quitting their job is a labor right. Some workers complain that bosses harass them if they try to resign, she said, including stopping by their apartments to ring their doorbell repeatedly, refusing to leave. That's disgusting. For another quitter, what would have been a straightforward business took a bizarre turn. The person was dragged into a temple in Kyoto by their boss. The worker was told to go to the Onomoji temple because they were cursed. What the hell? Japan has long had an overwork culture. Employees across various sectors report punishing hours, high pressure from supervisors, and deference to the company. These employers are widely known as black firms, black companies. Human resource professor Hiroshi Ono from the Hitotsubashi University of Business School in Tokyo said the situation has become so pressing that the government has begun publishing a list of unethical employers to hamper their ability to hire and to warn job seekers of the dangers for working for them. There are some issues with black firms. While working conditions are so bad, there's no psychological safety, and some employees may feel threatened, he said. More than 370 companies have been blacklisted by labor bureaus across the country since this list was posted in 2017. Sorry, list published in 2017. The stress has proven fatal for decades, as exemplified by a phenomenon called karoshi, or death by overwork. Hikakatsu Kato, an economics professor in Meiji University in Tokyo, said the country has labor laws in practice to protect workers and make sure they're free to resign. But sometimes the atmosphere in the workplace makes it difficult to say so, he said. You can kind of see here like the Japanese culture of like being able to quit is just not an option. And you literally have to hire someone to help you quit. This person says, considering Selen's story, I find this unsurprising. I wouldn't be surprised if there were other liars that tried to quit and were rejected. Hopefully they all get out soon. It's really weird that like the government publishes a list of the companies and doesn't actually just close them. Like it's a little bit bizarre that there's even that. There's a much broader issue with NIJISANJI, to be honest. The stigma against quitting alone is enough that I doubt the majority of people even get to this point. It's crazy how a lot of NIJISANJI's issues can, in some way, be traced back to Japan's shitty work culture and the toxic side of their groupthink mentality. This was a good read for me. They showed some examples of different ways management pressures employees to not quit. The service named Momori is quite witty too. Okay, guys, that is the end of the VTuber Newsy News. However, we do have someone for the VTuber Spotlight. This is Eleska Bell. Eleska Bell is just a VTuber who wants to try out VTuber things. So this is Alexa Bell on Twitch. This is Alexa Bell on Twitter/X, and this is just, I thought was a really cute thing from her fans. So let's take a look.
Nick gave me some Eleska fan art, and I'm here for it. Look at it!
It's so cute!
Look at it! It's so fun!
Oh my goodness. I love it. That is awesome. So anyways, go check out Alexa Bell if you have a moment on Twitch and on Twitter/X. And guys, that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you haven't already, please press subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, thumbs up, share with your grandma, and also if you have, make sure to give this Dacky a hug. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Mwah! Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching the video. Shout out to my patrons that help make these videos possible. If you want to help support the channel, you can always join my Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch, or become a member on YouTube. I also have links to merch in the description below. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!